Hi everyone, welcome to the Interactive English. My name is Teacher Zdenek. Uh, just Zdenek. Teacher is not my surname. It's just that I call myself Teacher Zdenek. And what is the Interactive English? It is a lesson, a YouTube lesson. It is a live YouTube lesson with one of the members of the Achievers Chamber, which is a group for high-level English learners that I run. And since we have to wait a little bit for today's students, which is entirely my fault, yes, that's right, I told her for some reason that we would start 1 hour later. So sorry for messing this up, but she's flexible, so she's coming soon. But in the meantime, I might as well tell you about my group. So what I could do is present my screen. I'm going to share my screen with you because I don't normally do this, do I? So this is what it looks like. I mean, it's more than that. But I just wanted to show you the events calendar because that's what you are getting here. And this is a great way for you to level up your English, to improve your English, to get a lot of basically practice, speaking practice mainly, to work on your fluency, to get that confidence that you may need, to get a lot of interaction with others. And naturally, you're going to thrive in such an environment because we have got about, is it 5 or 6 English teachers there as well? And the levels are B2, C1, and C2, and we all work together. And these are the lessons, these are the events that we have there. So take your pick, really. As you can see, most of these events happen in the evening of Central European time. And that's because, most of the members are Europeans. And so you should know that all of our members are actually from Europe right now. That doesn't mean that we discriminate against non-Europeans. Quite the opposite. The thing is, it is more attractive to European members because of the times. As you can see, it kind of starts from 6 p.m. and goes to, let's say, 9:30 p.m., the latest. And we have got a nice selection of events, very varied. Yeah, it's a kind of mixed bag. Some are more, let's say, organized. Some are less organized. Some are more about games. And there's some discussion clubs. And there are also some events which help people prepare for the exams like FCE, CAE. For example, tonight I'm doing a speaking one. We are going to basically practice or help the members practice for the IELTS exam. So I look forward to that. Yeah, so this is what you're getting. In case you're interested, get in touch with me. There is definitely a link in the description of this video. So yeah, that's one thing I wanted to tell you. Another thing is that that obviously we are waiting for our student. I think she is on her way. She should be here in no time. And today's topic is going to be really interesting because she's going to share with us something from her private life, which I think is quite inspiring and extraordinary in a way. And it didn't surprise me because I know that our student today, who, by the way, is, if I haven't said it, Monika. Monika, a regular. She has been here many times. You may watch her previous lessons as well if you would like to do so. And she is from the Czech Republic, so she is my compatriot. Yeah, she comes from the same country as me. So yeah, that's what we can all look forward to. And if you're watching this live, make sure to get involved in the chat. You can ask us anything there. You can comment, leave comments, responding to what we are talking about. And you can make suggestions as well. And also, the most important of all, of course, give us a like. And here is Monika. Hi, Monika. How are you?
Hi, Zdenek.
I can see today you are at home. You're not traveling. Usually
Yeah,
you talk to us from a car, don't you? Or sometimes you do.
unfortunately, we do. But now I'm at home now.
Mhm. I think it's not an issue at all. Quite the opposite. I think it might mean that we have really good sound. Speaking of the sound, I'm using a new device which should help me with boosting my audio because I thought the microphone wasn't loud enough. So I bought a little. It looks like a little metal box which should
Mhm.
help me increase the volume. But unfortunately, I haven't managed to plug in the headphones in it yet, so I can't really hear myself. Which means you guys have to give me feedback. So if you think I'm not very audible, let me know. Or if there is some kind of problem with the sound quality, please let me know.
Yeah, I
Monica,
think it's
how
good.
well can you hear me?
I can hear you well.
All right, no echo or anything like that.
No,
I hope so. I hope so. Okay, well, in that case, Monica, how have you been?
quite fine. Thanks for asking. What about you?
Yeah. A little bit of a hit and miss in the recent weeks, but yeah, the people that know me, my students, they know I share my private life with them sometimes. But yeah, it's okay. It's all swings and roundabouts. So it will all be good in the end. Yeah, all is well that ends well. Remember that one? I think Shakespeare came up with that one.
Yeah.
All is well that ends well. Right, Monica. Recently, you gave me some interesting piece of news. You are training to become a lorry driver or truck driver, if you prefer that.
Yes, I am. Excuse me.
So,
A
are you a little bit under the weather?
little bit. Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Mm.
Well, let's hope this lesson cheers you up.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm really curious to hear your story now. I'm all ears because usually in the recent, let's say, months, we've been talking about the situation in Ukraine, and because you have been delivering some humanitarian aid there, right? So mostly we've been talking about that, but now this is a different topic. You training to become a truck driver. So how did this idea come about even?
Oh, I'm an avid traveler. I really love driving, and nowadays, when I go to Ukraine, I always lose a lot of money when going there, and I need to take care of myself as well.
Yeah.
And I found an ad on Facebook that one company is hiring drivers, and they are willing to pay for driving school.
I see.
I contacted them. They told me, yeah, we can hire you, we can pay for all your training and so on.
Uh-huh.
And they told me that I would when I start working for them,
Hmm.
I will work for 3 weeks and then I will have 1 week off, which is ideal thing for me because I can use that 1 week off to go to Ukraine. I can earn more money during those 3 weeks than I earn right now, or I'm earning right now. So, like, absolutely satisfied with this idea, and I
Sounds like a plan, Monica.
hate the books, let's say, because I've forgotten a lot of things, unfortunately. What?
There appear to be some connection issues
Can we
right
hear?
now, Monica. I'm losing you a little bit, but you might have to you might have to go over that again. I'm afraid.
Mm.
Um,
Is it better?
let's just wait a little bit to see if it calms down.
Yeah, what did you hear last?
I can't really. I don't remember even. There's some bits
Mhm.
and pieces. So you might have to start over. Are you still there, Monica?
Yes, I will.
There's a bit of a delay as well. Let's see if it calms down. Okay, say something.
Yeah, can you
We
hear me?
can, but there is a bit of a delay. Would you mind leaving the stream and
Yeah.
coming
No.
coming back? That might fix it.
Mhm.
Hmm. All right. Well, we are waiting for Monica to come back and to hear the rest of the story, which I'm really curious about. And Yeah. Let's see where it takes us and how Monika is doing. I'm going to ask her about obviously the training and how she's feeling and all that. Monika, welcome back.
Hi.
Now that's much better. If it happens again, I think this is the solution. Yeah, it will fix it because then after that moment when you froze, you had a like a 1 second delay, and yeah,
Mm.
this is better. So I can't remember at all anymore what you were talking about. So I suppose I wanted to ask you about how the training is going and how you're feeling about it and all that.
Yeah. The training is going well. I am about to take an exam in 2 weeks,
Ah,
so hopefully I will be, successful.
is it like the final exam or something?
A final exam of one part of the training, but
Ah,
I will be at school for 2 more months.
right. So how many parts of the training are there then?
Like 3.
Ah, so it's just the first. Is it the
Just
most difficult one, or the more difficult ones are about to come?
the more difficult ones are about to come
Are to follow. I meant to say. Sorry.
or
Are
follow. Yes.
to follow. Yeah, that sounds better. Mm-hmm. Okay then. So tell us, has it been? I can imagine it must be very practical. You're driving the lorry, right? But also, is there a lot of theory?
There is a lot of theory. Honestly, I would prefer the possibility to study this theory at home.
No, really.
I would prefer it.
What do you mean?
Instead,
You have to actually attend some classes in
unfortunately, every single
okay,
week,
in a school.
Saturday, Sunday.
Is it
So
like a driving school, or what do you call it? A driving school?
driving
Or do you?
school.
It's not a university or anything, just a driving school. I'm trying to imagine what a driving school for lorry drivers looks like, and the best I came up with is just a school inside a lorry, but that's nonsense. So anyway,
It's a
it's a,
building with
it's
a
a
class
building, a regular building, right?
and all that,
Yeah.
and then you have practical part of the training. You drive the lorry.
And there is
You
someone next to you and helping you with that.
Yep.
No. So when was the first time? The first time you entered the, what do you call it? A cabin, or where you drive?
Yeah.
That part at the front of the lorry. I don't know what it's called. I'm imagining like a cabin, like as in a pilot in a plane. But I guess I don't know if you call it that. But anyway, the first time you were there in the cockpit, what did it feel like? What did you feel like when you sat on that chair and put your hands on the wheel? What did it feel like?
And the first feeling was like, oh my god, what have I done? That wasn't a good idea.
Yeah. On this
And then
when you were
I need to manage it, really.
yeah. And then when you started driving it, then what did it feel like?
Like it won't go faster after a while. It won't stop. It's like a big lazy thing that won't go faster and won't go slower. It's like it's difficult to say, but you need to drive a really different way from when
Mhm.
you drive like
Okay.
a small car.
Well, we know you're a very experienced driver. Right? We have talked about that before. So what is the main difference in your opinion then?
No acceleration, no like
Low
uh
acceleration whatsoever. So how do you how do you even drive?
almost no acceleration. Yeah, it's like it
So
takes
how many
80,
seconds does it take to get from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour then?
like 20.
20, 20 minutes? 20 minutes or
Yeah.
20 seconds? Okay. I think it's for the best because it's a giant monster of a vehicle. So you might as well be careful with that, right?
Yeah. You need to think of what you will do in advance, like a lot of time in advance compared to personal cars. So yeah.
Are there any like psychological tests then as well? Because this must be. I can't imagine they let just anyone drive this because it's a huge thing, right?
I can imagine myself easily, but yeah, the only one of the things I'm really afraid of is the psychological test. I've never taken any psychological test, and
Mhm.
honestly, I don't trust it at all. It's like they
Oh,
they they give you like, yeah, I don't know, 50 questions.
ah.
You answer them, and they decide if you are good enough to do this or that.
Wait,
Like,
what kind of questions? Like, what's your name? Where are you from? And they just rapid fire questions, and you have to answer within 1 second, or just to test your decision making and how you respond under pressure and how you deal with tough situations and things. You are on a YouTube channel, for God's sake. If if anyone can pass it, it's you, Monica. Not everyone can pull this off. Not
I,
everyone can not everyone can do a YouTube live.
or
It's
to go to Ukraine. There are a lot of stressful things there, stressful situations.
exactly.
So I hope I can make it. But as I said, I don't trust it at all. It sounds to me like if it was just about, you know, I like you, you passed it. I don't like you, go away. You didn't pass the test. It's
It's too
I think
random. Yeah.
this way. Yeah, don't trust it
Okay.
at
Well,
all.
well, who told you this? Who told you this?
No one. It's just my speculation.
Oh, it's, it's in your head. Okay. I'm sure you will be fine. Just give it your best. And
I will just give my best. Yeah, and
worst
it's
case
obviously.
scenario, worst case scenario, can you repeat the exam or no?
I don't think so. After two
You-
years, I guess.
After 2 years. Wow. Oh, you better pass it then, Monica. No pressure. It cannot be more difficult than going to Ukraine and just being scared for your life that
They
a
don't like my
missile hits
face.
your
Then
hits your van or something. Sorry?
if they don't like my face or something,
Why
and
would
they
they not
decide
like
that
your
I'm a woman,
face?
I want to die. I don't know.
First, one thing I should say is it's quite unusual, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but it's quite unusual for a woman to drive a truck. Hopefully I don't sound sexist when I say this, but I think most of the
Oh,
people behind the wheel are men, right?
right. But more and more women start to drive, and
Okay, Monica,
companies are
Monica,
getting
can you leave
leave
and
and
come
come
back
back.
again? Yes, thank you so much. And in the meantime, I'm going to
Yeah.
put on screen this wonderful comment from Dan, from the Dan Passive Income YouTube channel. I know Dan personally. He is a friend of mine and who's living here in Vietnam. So check out his YouTube channel, everyone. And it seems like Dan really would really love to drive a truck. So, well, one day, Dan, one day, you can give it a go. But be careful, because if you don't pass the psychological test, you then have to wait another 2 years to take it again. Monica, can you leave and come back again? Hey, hang on. Let me remove you from the
I am
screen.
trying, but it's not.
Well, let me do it for you. I can do it for you. Okay, 1 second. All right. Okay. So where were we? Yeah, I was talking about Dan. Yes. So yeah, for me, it's a very, 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 very. I cannot even imagine. I don't even drive a motorbike here yet, despite having a helmet. I do have a helmet, but that's for that's for when people give me a lift, basically. There are some services here in Vietnam that you can simply go for, such as Grab, which is the most common one. You can simply open your app, and in the app you say where you want to go, and motorbike comes to the place where you want to uh, leave from, and then you just say where you want to go in the app, and it takes you there. and usually they have a helmet, but it's not any good in my opinion. It's not very safe, so I prefer this one. It's like a bigger one, so in case something happens. Speaking of which, I was almost in an accident. Yes, everyone, I was very close to falling off the bike. Someone else did, but not me, or let's say my Grab driver. Hi, Monika, welcome back.
Hi. I was pressing the button and it wouldn't react at all.
That's okay. That sometimes happens. These stupid buttons, right?
Yep. And stupid devices.
Okay, Monika. So I don't remember where we were because, as you can see, I have a memory of a goldfish. But yeah,
We were,
we were talking about your training and come again.
about psychological tests.
The psychological test that you are a little bit worried, but yeah, I think it's quite natural for you to be a little bit worried, especially if you don't know what exactly is going to happen there. You're probably imagining the worst.
I don't know at all what to expect. I've never taken anything like that, any test like that. So
I'm sure you will be fine. You know, like you have proven to me here in the YouTube lives that you can do it to a very, very good level. So I mean, I don't doubt your ability at all, Monika.
Oh, thank you.
Let us know how you did, how you do. All right. I've got a few more questions for you, Monika.
Okay.
I would like to ask you. So, what are the main benefits of being a truck driver then? What do you think will be great about this job?
The salary. They earn quite a lot of money. And then visiting
The
a lot of
flexibility. I think you spoke before we lost you for the first time. I think you spoke about the flexibility, and you said that you will have that 1 week off, which you will use to travel to Ukraine to deliver the humanitarian help. I hope you have some time off as well, Monika. It sounds like you will be working 24/7.
It doesn't matter. I don't mind. I don't take my trips to Ukraine as a work. So it doesn't work again. Why?
Yeah, it doesn't work.
There's
Can you try one more time, Monika? I think there's a connection issue there. I think. Don't worry about it too much. Don't worry. So we have got some nice comments from Dan. I think who's very, very curious about this subject. A truck cabin is too high. Yeah, it is, right? How high is it? Like 2 meters high? I don't know. There takes a lot of getting used to. Do you have a personal experience? Do you have a personal experience with it then, or have you sat in a truck? Or you sound like you know what you're talking about. And I like your last question, but we will have to ask Monika about that, I'm afraid, because I couldn't tell you. I could always ask my friend ChatGPT, but so that seems like cheating in this case. So I better not do that. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Okay. You're imagining. Yeah, it must be. It must be. Honestly, it's for me. It would be just way too scary. It's just too massive for me. It's just no, not for me. But Monika has a lot of experience as a driver, so she can definitely pull it off. And yeah, I guess it's gonna be like with everything. You will first need to get some experience, and it will take time before she is really good, I guess. But yeah, Monika, welcome back.
Hi.
Hi, this is a question we have for you here from Dan. How many gears does a truck have?
How many gears? 12.
Yeah. 12 gears? Oh my God. What the? 12?
Yeah.
Is it like the most that any vehicle has or something?
I've heard that some trucks has also like 16 or more. I'm not sure. But
oh my goodness. 12. It's like The hours of the clock.
No,
12.
okay, yeah, well, not 12. I said it wrong. Sorry, excuse me. 4 little and 4 bigger. So 8 plus river. So 9, 9. 9 gives
9. So not 12. Not
one
12.
has 9. But some
Okay.
have even more.
Okay. So it's not unusual for a lorry to have 12, but not the one you are going to drive.
No.
What's it like? I'm sure there are different types of lorries. Yeah. So, by the way, I'm using the words lorry and truck interchangeably here. Lorry is the British way of saying you're training to become a lorry driver, but I think most of the world would actually say a truck driver. I think lorry it's kind of specific to the UK. I think truck is more well known in this at this point. So anyway, it doesn't matter. I got lost in what I was saying as usual.
Many types of trucks.
Yeah, many types of lorries. More, thank you, Monika. Thank you so much. Which type are you going to drive? Like, is it about the size? Like, are there like smaller ones, medium sized ones, or the large ones, or
Large ones.
the large one? You're going for the
Yes.
real deal, yeah.
But it will have automatic or transmission.
Yeah.
You change the gear with
Yeah.
transmission, right? Is it the correct word or not?
You are asking the wrong person. Transmission.
Transmission,
What?
is it?
I don't know. I'm saying you are
don't
asking
know.
the wrong person. I know nothing about cars, let
Okay,
alone
the truck will
alone
change the gears
lorries.
automatically. I won't need to do it, but the size
I-
will be really, really large.
Right. I see.
2.5.
Okay, then. Well,
Sorry?
sorry.
Go on, please.
No, I wanted to ask you like what the size is then. Like, is it like 20 meters long or 10 meters long? I
I'm
can't.
not sure which one I will get, yeah, but I know that it high, long, and weight. It will be 2.5 meters.
Wide. 2.5
wide,
meters wide. Yeah. Mhm.
wide, more than 4 meters high, and I don't know how many meters long, but a lot.
Are you going to ask for the longest one then?
No, I'm not going to ask for anything. I will take what they will give me.
What if they give you like a small one, like some kind of a van?
Even
You
better
take-
for me.
You'll take it, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Then. Okay. Thank you, Dan, for your input. Thanks a lot. And Monica, so what are the biggest challenges of this then? Apart from having to learn a psychological test that you have no idea what, having to take this test that you have no idea what it will be, but is there anything else?
So far, so good. I don't know.
But the challenges like of this particular job, in your opinion, what do you think will be like the most difficult things?
For me, it's something really unusual. I think no one else is going to. No one else. If you ask anyone else, they won't
They
answer
won't.
the same thing. It's just my personal challenge.
Mhm.
I don't like when someone knows about every single move I make, and they track me, like what I do at what time, all the time, 24/7. I really don't like it.
All right. So
And
you
this
will
is
be
going to be happening there. So
you will
this
be
is.
watched. You
Sorry?
you will be sitting in a truck being tracked.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is a nice opportunity to explain the difference in pronunciation between truck and track. Track. We will talk about it later, and explain the difference in pronunciation. And yeah, no, that makes total sense to me, actually, Monica. I don't think it's an unusual thing to say. I mean,
Right.
yeah. I mean, you sort of but I guess this has to be done. I mean, it's probably done like with the biggest vehicles and anyone that has a lot of responsibility. I mean, planes. like planes are also monitored. I'm sure, right? So
Yeah.
it's not very. It's close to that, right? In terms of how much responsibility you have. It's for me. It's plane, bus, truck. A lot of responsibility, right? It's
Yeah.
yeah. So
But I
mhm.
am used to working absolutely freely for a long time, you know.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. But I will
Is it?
get used to it. I will make it. I know.
Are you scared because you have got some illegal activities going on? I guess you
Not at
wouldn't tell
all.
us here.
Not at
Just
all.
joking. I'm
Not
joking,
at all.
Monica.
It's part of my personality. I don't
I'm
do
joking.
anything illegal. I don't do anything bad, but I
But
don't
you know
like
what?
when someone
I know.
track me.
Tracks
Tracks
you.
me.
You know what they say about truck drivers, though, yeah? So I've seen a lot of interesting TV shows like Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul and you name it. And they all try to smuggle drugs and they hide it inside teddy bears and things like that. So I'm
Not
just
really.
joking, Monica. I'm just
Yeah.
joking. I apologize if my humor is inappropriate,
It's okay.
but it's okay. Yeah. All right then. So Monica is not planning anything illegal, so that's definitely good. And if she did plan something illegal, I think she wouldn't tell us in on in a YouTube live
That's,
anyway. I mean, why would she? Like,
that's another thing. Yeah.
by the way, a
But
disclaimer: this is just a joke, everyone. Yeah, this is just a joke. Please don't report Monica. Um, she is a good person. I know her. She is a good person. Okay. Um, Monica, so are you going to do one of those, those long haul trips then? Is that what your job will be about, or are you gonna drive your truck domestically?
no, internationally.
So you will
Uh,
you'll go
I
abroad and
begin
yeah.
abroad in European Union, and after a while, they said they would put me on uh, trips to UK,
Oh,
but after
okay.
a while, not from the
Oh,
speech.
did you ask for that?
Yes, because of the time management of it. Like you are really 3 weeks out and 1 week you are at home.
And also
But
because you love the English language, of course.
yeah, also almost no drivers in that company speak English. They speak German, not English. So it's my advantage in this case.
Oh, really? And when they are looking for people to work for them, do they like when you show them your language ability and you prove that you can speak English, is that an advantage for you then?
A little. They would hire me even without it, but it's a little advantage. I'm more likely to be sent to the UK than a person who doesn't speak English. So
Of course, yeah, makes sense. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Well, I can imagine that there would be a lot of opportunities to speak, especially if there is some kind of problem. Anything can happen, especially with Brexit now. Yeah, you might be stuck somewhere. I mean, we hear all these stories of
Yeah.
drivers stuck at the borders, and you know.
And I'm well trained when it comes to being stuck at the border. So I'm not going to get crazy, and they know they will
So how
figure
long
out.
can you could even
Yeah.
stay there like for 1 or 2 days, right? Or something
Mhm.
like that could happen
Or
even
even longer. Yeah.
even longer. Right?
Mhm.
That's crazy. Well, as long as you get paid, I mean, you just need some food.
I just wanted to say it. Yeah. As long
Yeah.
once you are not an entrepreneur and you are getting paid, you don't care if you go or if you stay or it's like
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
mm,
absolutely. Yeah. So, what do you look forward to the most then?
regular payment, regular
Mm.
salary.
The money. The money.
High, yes.
That makes sense. I mean, you're honest. It's fair. I mean,
Yeah.
who wouldn't? Money means freedom. You'll be able to do more things.
Yep.
to buy more things. Yep.
And
Sounds
still,
good.
I will be on the road. Still, I won't be anywhere like in an office. You know, which is much better for me than the other possibility. So
Yeah. So is there a chance that our next live with you, our next live lesson, will be
not,
from your truck?
not yet.
Not
It
yet.
will take at least 2 months.
Yeah.
And
No,
after 2 months or more, I will be.
just please stop when you do that. Like don't drive when you
Forced.
don't drive the truck when you do the YouTube live. I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't feel very I wouldn't feel very good about that.
Mm, me
I want you
neither.
I want you to be safe. That's good. That's good that you have got this self-awareness. I mean, it's very important. All right then. So anything else we should say about this, Monika, then?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well, I found out more about you and your training to become a truck driver or a lorry driver. It has been quite interesting, I have to say. Thank you for that. And if anybody has anything else to say or wants to ask Monika, here is your chance, because we are about to do the feedback part. That's when we look at some language. Today, I don't have much to go on, Monika, because I was listening to you intently. And yeah, so just don't have much. Or your English is so great as well, of course. That's the second theory. And yeah, or I'm terrible at multitasking. That's the third theory. Pick your own theory, but make sure you put your theory in the comments, because it helps the algorithm, and it will show, YouTube will show this video to more people, and that means that more people might potentially become truck drivers, which is incredible, right? I don't think this video will have such an impact, but anyway. Monika, are you ready to have a look at the feedback then?
Yes, I am.
All right, let's go. Here it is. Here it is. And as you can see, there's not much. How would you pronounce this sentence, Monika?
I contacted them.
Where is the stress?
Contacted. Second syllable.
Yeah,
not?
so say it again.
I contacted them.
I contacted them. Contact.
Contacted them.
I contacted them, yeah.
Mm.
I'm just gonna check it quickly. Hang on. Something weird is coming up here. Contacted them, right? It has to be on the second syllable. Just checking, everyone. Even English teachers have to check sometimes. Yes, it is correct, as I said, yeah. I contacted them. Here we go. I'm just gonna put the phonetic transcription of this verb behind the word, behind the sentence, yeah? Or actually, I should put it here. Yeah, contact. Yeah, so hang on, it's not. What the? Hang on. Okay, it looks like it's on the first syllable, Monika, so you might have been even right. So I apologize for that. How come this verb has the stress on the first syllable? Contact. I will contact you later. Yeah, it looks like it looks like I made a mistake. Oh no. Sorry, Monika, you are right. But you see, it's an opportunity to learn for all of us. So I'll tell you what happened here, yeah? So basically, often in English, when you see often in English, the stress is on the second syllable when it comes to verbs. However, not in this case. And there's also no schwa sound. So it's not contact, it's contact. So I contacted them. So that's it. All right. Well, it happens to the best of us. Anyway, Monika, how about this one? How about the second sentence? What would you change about that?
That is ideal thing for me. Yeah, but what is ideal thing for me?
That's not a problem. I think you were talking about something, and then you said, "Which is ideal thing for me?" You could say, "Which is ideal for me?" But when you use the word "thing," in my opinion, it's a noun. So you should. I would use an indefinite article in front of the word ideal, which is an ideal thing for me. You see?
Which is an ideal thing for me.
Because you have the word thing. So I think in that case, you need to have yeah, because the word ideal is an adjective here. You just need to you need an indefinite article here. Anyway, why did I put 4 here? Which is yeah, it was correct. It's the I don't know why it's suggesting it's ideal for thing. That's nonsense. The Google document is suggesting something wrong basically here, but it should be which is an ideal thing for me. This is something I really like when you said this, Monika. You use the verb will
Yeah.
in this way. It won't go faster, and then you used it again in a different sentence. I was pressing the button and it wouldn't react, which is a similar thing, but this time it's wouldn't. So can you explain to us? I think you know very well what it means. That's why you used it.
Yes.
How is this used? Why do we use won't here and wouldn't in the second case? There's a mistake here, isn't
Because
there?
I want it to go faster, but then it doesn't go faster, and it goes. It gets on my nerves a little. So I say like it won't. It will
Yeah.
never do it. Do what I
Yeah.
want.
Exactly. It's when something is unwilling to work in the way you would like it to work, basically.
Yeah.
And it's often used to speak about cars. For example, when something happens to your car and you're not able to start it, you can just say, "Oh my God, the car won't start. I don't know what to do. It just won't start." Instead of saying, "I can't start the car," you can say, "The car won't start." It's you're sort of saying the car is unwilling to start.
Exactly.
The ignition doesn't work. So, and the second case, I was pressing the button and it wouldn't react. It's the same thing,
Past tense.
but if you're talking in the past, you have to say wouldn't instead of won't. And in this case, it has exactly the same meaning. It's used in exactly the same way. It's unwilling to react. Basically, it was unwilling to do anything. Yeah. Okay. So here we have those two words that I said sound quite similar to each other. So a truck, yeah, that's what you are going to drive. And it has this sound, this vowel sound here, a truck, the a sound. Okay. Whereas track has this sound, the a, the open a track. Yeah. Got it?
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. No, you didn't make a mistake in it. I'm talking to everyone, to the audience here. It's quite useful to understand the difference because those two words sound quite similar, don't they? To track, it's a verb. It could be a noun as well, a track. But here we used it as a verb. And then lastly, Monika, how should we pronounce this word?
Entrepreneur.
It's a difficult one. I think this one is from French. It comes from the French language. This is the pronunciation. Does it help you when you see it like that? This is how it should be pronounced.
Entrepreneur.
Not newer, but ne. So
No.
entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur.
Yeah. So it starts with on. Trepre. I think that part you were using correctly. And then the last one is ne. And it also seems to be the stressed syllable. Entrepreneur. It's a very unusual word. So it has the stress on the fourth final syllable. Which is pretty cool.
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur. Okay, everyone, and note to self to contact someone apparently has the stress on the first syllable, which is something I was surprised by. And yeah, that will be it, I think, for today, unless there is something else that anyone would like to add. You, Monika, or any of the viewers? No?
I don't think so. No, me not.
Not you?
Nothing.
Well, thank you very much, Monika. And all that remains for us to say is good luck, fingers crossed, with your test. It sounds like it's not an easy thing to do. So respect for going for it, for sure. Yeah, I'm sure you will nail it.
I hope so.
And we will see. The next live might be from a truck, but who knows?
Who knows?
Okay, everyone, thank you very much for watching this live lesson, this interactive English. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel if this is your first time watching. Thank you so much. Monika, good luck and take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.